Well, yeah, thank you. In fact, we see that happening even as we speak, no? But the BrahMos was a very good opening, and it's an important high point. I have to say that the expansion of our defense relationship with India started over a decade ago. You know, when, for instance, we signed the defense equipment, the defense cooperation agreement. But certainly, the defense equipment cooperation blossomed more recently in recent years, and the BrahMos is the high example of that. And now, with India showing how its indigenous defense industry has just grown in capabilities, in the range of products, reliable goods that it can deliver. India has become one of the top of mind potential providers, for the Philippines. So when our defense establishment, when our military draws up its needs, its shopping list, if I may call it so, among our traditional partners, now India has joined the ranks of those partners. So routinely, we now receive officials from defense and the military to look at these capabilities and to look at possibilities for sourcing. So yes, India is now present in our minds when we look at our acquisition plans. I think for some time now, what we have said about the BrahMos is that it's giving us credible deterrence. The Philippines' goal has always been defense-oriented, but also to build not just deterrence but credible deterrence. And the BrahMos gives us that with its speed, with its range. I mean, from a purely operational perspective, in military terms, perhaps it bestows on the Philippines some measure of anti-access, and area denial, and that kind of capability now also raises for any potential aggressor, the costs of such action. So it sort of reconfigures operational, the calculus when it comes to that kind of conflict. But we don't want to get there. The Philippines has always been a peace-loving country. We've always said that we're a friend to all, an enemy to none. But it goes without saying that every country must look to its own defenses, and the BrahMos bestows us that capability. Yeah. I mean, among others, of course, there's a broader range of capabilities that we are developing, but certainly the BrahMos is an important aspect of that.